Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Bilal Khan and this is my 30th video of DevOps. So in this video I'm going to talk about a tool that is called Monokle. So Monokle will manage and debug your manifest file before you deploy them to your cluster. Alright, so it will manage and debug your manifest file before you deploy them to your cluster. So it will help you to identify multiple Kubernetes objects connection, alright, and their place in the manifest. Alright, so it will identify the connection of various Kubernetes objects and their place in the manifest. It's a great tool to inspect your Kubernetes manifest with an easy interface, showing you how your manifests are connected to each other and how they translate to your existing cluster. It also allows you to your team to avoid drifts between your manifest and cluster as you keep adding more and more components. Alright. So now the question arises that where Monokle lies. So Monokle lies in between dev and ops. Let's take a look at this picture. Alright, so this is a dev in which you are doing your development stuff, and after that this is the operation stuff. Alright, through which you are doing in your Lens or kubectl. So if you didn't know about Lens, you can check out my previous video. I have discussed about Lens briefly. So this is the Monokle that is between the development and operations. Alright, so it will take the data and debug it and manage it and then give to the operation. Alright. After development, the manifest will be given to the Monokle for debugging, and then it will be deployed. Alright. So let's take a look at the installation process. So go to this website. Let's take a look. So as you can see that I'm currently in the Monokle repository, and after that this is the introduction and of the Monokle, and this is the installation process according to the operating system. So if you are using Windows, you can do it from this option. You can download it from this option. If you are using Mac, you can download it from this, and if you are using Linux, you can download the app image. So I have already downloaded the app image, and this is the through these options you can download the Monokle, and this is the roadmap of it. All right. So I will give it a link in the description below of this website also. So after installation, open the Monokle and it will show you the screen like this. All right. So after opening the account, it will show you the screen like this. Like select a folder, it will ask you to select a folder and a file that you want to create a Monokle file in it, and you can clone a Git repository, alright, and you can add a new project for template, alright, so and create a new project. So these are the four options that will be showing you after you installed and download the Monokle. Click on open a new template, a new project or empty project, and give it a name. Alright, so you can choose any one of them, so according to your desire. So after that, work with YAML file. Alright, so after installation of this Monokle, we need a YAML file. So how to deal with this YAML file? Basically, after installation, open the documentation website. So let's take a look at this website. It's another website, documentation of the Monokle, and in this website you will have to click on this working with customize. So let's click on this. As you can see that I have already mentioned here. So click on working with customize, and it will lead you here. Alright, so let's take a look at this. It will lead you here. Alright, so this website, let's click on this, and it will also lead you here. Alright, so no problem, I have opened this website twice, so let's close one of them, and after that move to this Argo rollouts repository. Alright, so it will ask you the same thing, that click on the Argo rollouts repository and copy the HTTPS link so that you can clone it. So let's click on this, and here is the HTTPS link through which you can clone it. So let's copy it, and then what I need to do is open the terminal and then type git clone this this URL and to clone the repository. Alright, so this link will clone the repository from the GitHub to your local machine. So I have already downloaded, as you can see, that Argo rollouts. Alright, this is the file directory that I have downloaded it, and this is the Monokle app image that is downloaded in my Linux machine. So the same process will apply on the Helm chart also. Alright, so open the documentation again and now click on working with Helm, and it will lead you here. We'll click on emissary, so let's click on this emissary, and after that click on the cloud, click on the code and open this HTTPS, write git clone and the terminal and paste this URL. It will download this repository in your local machine. So there is no need to download multiple repositories. You just need to download this one also. You can just download this one only, and it will do the process for you. So after downloading these repositories and installing it, the initial image that you will open in your Monokle will be like this. Alright, so this is the file explorer, this is the navigator, and this will be the editor through which you can see the YAML file. So let's take a look at this Monokle. I have already opened it. So this is the file explorer, this is the navigator, and this is the editor. Alright, so if I open this file, as you can see that this file will show me the editor, the YAML file settings. This is the default by the name of my workload. This is the navigator, and this is the file explorer. So these files, there will be a bunch of files that will be managed, and they will be connected with the help of this navigator. And to show each of the files, you will use the editor option here. Alright, so you can change it via the GUI, or you can also change it via the command line or the source or the editor. Alright, so these are different options for the Git, for the customize, for Helm charts, for images that you want to put in, and these are the templates. So basically you can use any template if you want, like pod, Kubernetes stateful set, basic job, basic role, basic service deployment. So these are multiple roles that you can use, and these are the templates that are already designed, and you can add it and further improve it by using your own YAML configuration. So these are the validate your resources. So they will use different policies, and through which you can validate your resources. Alright, boost your validation powers. So after that, advanced search, through which you can find and replace the data. So let's first of all delete this, because I don't want to keep them up. I will delete them. These are the projects that I have created, so I will create these projects again. So first of all, let's delete them. Test project, and then this one. Alright, so as you can see that the same option is appeared here that I have shown you in the doc here. Alright, as you can see, this option will be appeared again. So after that, let's open the Monokle, and before starting the Monokle, let's open the Minikube, because I also want to start the Minikube. Alright, so after that, let's take a look at the new project from the templates. Let's click on this. Alright, so I will write test. So it will not accept this test, and it is showing me that path exists. Why? Because the test for directory is already present. So what I will do, I will click on the Monokle website and simply delete this test directory. Alright, because it will be present inside the home directory. So I have clicked it. Now let's click on the project from template again and write test. Now it is showing me no error message. So I will click on the next, create and select a template. So first of all, I will click on the basic pod. So I will use this template, and after that, let's click on the start. And now it is asking me to the name of it, and the namespace that I will give it default, and the image. So image could be Nginx. Alright, so let's write Nginx. Nginx. Sorry. Now it is press enter on it. As you can see that now this Nginx image is present here. If I click on this submit button, it will show me that the following resources or the pod is successfully created. So let's click on this done. Now you can see that this is the navigator and this is the test file. Alright, inside this test file I have created my pod. Alright, and after that this is the metadata, alright, so of this pod. So let's click on the save. So after saving it, but after saving it, I need to deploy it. So before deploying it, let's go to the terminal, clear it here, and now write kubectl get pods. So no resources found, as you can see, but if I deploy this, it will show me the resources. So let's click on this and OK it. Now it will successfully be deployed. So now let's take a look at this get pods. You will see that this get pod, my pod is successfully present here. Alright, it is ready one by one, running, alright, 8 seconds ago. So this is working fine, and after that, if I want to update it, I can update it also here. So let's take a look. If I want to update it from the metadata, I will write my. So I will change the name from my pod to my. So let's take a look. As you can see that my pod is changed to my. Alright. So after that, I can add another other things also in this file if I want. So here is the default namespace. If I want to change the namespace, I can write Kubernetes dashboard. As you can see that Kubernetes dashboard namespace is present here. So if I change it again, default, it will be present here, default. So it is now become easy to manage it via the metadata. So using, if there is a big YAML file, then it will be so hard to maintain it via the YAML file. So because it is present in the metadata, so I can easily change it in the metadata. So after that, this is how you can delete it, rename it, duplicate it. Alright, so these are the options, and this is the name that is basically it is default, and it is or outgoing links. So basically this is the Nginx that is present inside that from Nginx it is going to the outgoing to that link, alright, on the line 7. So let's take a look at this. As you can see that Nginx is present on the line 8, alright, but it is inside the containers. Alright, no problem. So after that, let's take a look at another, take another project, make another project. So let's click on this. The projects that I'm going to select here will be the rollout, Argo rollouts, or the, let's say, these are the projects that I have downloaded from the web repository. As you can see, I have forgotten the name, imagery or Argo rollouts. So I will take this Argo rollouts project. Alright, so let's take a look. New project, select a folder, and then I will click on this Argo rollouts, and after that I will click on the manifest file. So open this. Alright, so now it is going to be open for me. So as you can see that this is this contains 62 resources found in 42 files. So this is a big YAML file. These are the YAML files that are present inside this this manifest directory. Alright, so as you can see that if I click on this, it will show me the big YAML file. Alright, as you can see, and if I go down and click on this one, it will show me a big file. Alright, so to handle this, you can do this. First of all, let's take a look at this Argo services, these access control cluster roles, and after that cluster role bindings, roles, etc. Alright, so let's take a look at this. So first of all, it is showing me that this Argo rollout is incoming from this base. Alright, so if I click on this, it will lead me to my base. So base is present inside these files. So as you can see that inside these files there is a customization.yaml, and the customization.yaml file is present inside the base directory. So the Argo rollout is coming from this customization YAML. So if I open this YAML, you will see that the Argo rollout will be present here. Alright, so as you can see that this is the Argo rollout, and similarly this is the Argo rollout. Alright, these are the resources. After that, if I click on this one, it will also show me that this is coming from the Argo rollouts matrix. So if I click on this, it will lead me to this Argo rollout matrix. If I click on this, and it will show me Argo rollout matrix, as you can see here. So this is how we are connected together. Although these files are present in different directories, but if you take this file and this directory into the Monokle, they will show the connection between each of the files. Alright, so how these files are connected to each other. So let's take a look at the config map. So the config map is basically incoming link from the notification, and notification, let's take a look at this notifications. So now you can see that I'm currently present in the notification. Inside the notification there is a customization.yaml file, and let's take a look at this Argo rollout notification. Alright, as you can see that this is the resources. Alright. So after that, let's take a look at the secret. So secret is coming from the base customization. So customization YAML. So currently there is a secret. There is a secret here. Alright, as you can see, Argo rollout notification secrets. Argo rollout notification secrets. So after that, these are the services, and similarly these services will be present in some of the files. Access controls, let's take a look at this. These are also present in base. Access controls, alright, where is the access control? Sorry, I have forgotten which file I have clicked. Sorry. Let's take a look at this dashboard. So these are present in two locations. So Argo rollout dashboard, as you can see that Argo rollout dashboard, and similarly this is the Argo rollouts. This is the role that is present in the Argo rollouts on the line 9. So if I take a look at these Argo rollout 9, alright, this is the app Kubernetes part of Argo rollouts. So this is how these files are managed. And one thing I want to show you is that if this file, as you can see that this file is so huge, and if you want to manage it, you can do this with the help of form. All right, as you can see that this is the form, and these are the different things that are present inside the source.yaml file. But it is difficult to manage this YAML file inside the source file. If you want it in some easy way, you can do this with the help of this form or metadata. Alright, so this is how you can change it. So let's I have shown you how you can change it by using the metadata. So you can also do this in the form also. So the next thing I want to show you is how to filter it. So if I click on this, you will see that there is a filter option for it. Alright, so you can filter it from here, or you can also filter it from here also. So if I click on this, as you can see that I want to filter it based on the labels. How can I do this? It will show me an option that filter resources. If I click on this, you will see the result in the navigator. Alright, as you can see that this is the data is labeled. The data is filtered based on the labels. So if I click on again, it will remove the filters. Alright, it added and it removed. Similarly, if I want to filter these resources, if I click on this, it will add a filter, it will remove the filter. So this is how you can filter the data based on the labels and many other options. Alright. So this is a simple introduction of the Monokle. I hope you like this video. So let's go to the Visual Studio Code again. If you like this video, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of your questions. So till then, goodbye.